Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. For those of you who don't know, I started Grumpy Old Fart to express my political and social opinions and to say things that I felt needed to be said. Unfortunately, YouTube started giving me strikes. As a hedge against this happening, I've created backup YouTube channels, Grumpy Old Gamer and Grumpy Old Ufologist. I also created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can find all of my stuff there, including my political opinion and current events. The link to my Rumble channel, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic haunting video on Tombstone, Arizona. Thanks to Western lore in Hollywood, no town in the American West holds more of a grip on the American imagination than Tombstone. This was the site of the famous gunfight at the OK Corral on October 26, 1881. There were two political factions. They vied for control of the town. On one side was the ranchers, represented by the Cowboys, the group called the Cowboys. These included the Clantons and the McLauries. On the other side was the mine and business owners, represented by the Earps and Doc Holliday. Both sides blamed the other for corruption and collusion. As I understand it, one side had the sheriff on their side and the other side had the marshal on their side, so even law enforcement was split between the two. The gunfight lasted for 30 seconds, but the lore and the stories will last forever. I'm not going to go into the details of the gunfight because the actual details of the gunfight are irrelevant for this video. Suffice it to say, the Earps won. Tombstone was founded in 1877 and was named for its proximity to the nearby Tombstone silver mine. By the mid-1880s, the population had grown to over 27,000. It is the epitome of the word boomtown. There were 100 saloons in a huge and booming red light district. That's prostitutes and gambling. Gunfights and deadly brawls were a common occurrence. Shootings and murders were also commonplace. Records of the deaths are incomplete, so nobody can say for sure exactly how many people were killed in Tombstone. After the OK Corral gunfight, Virgil Earp and Morgan Earp were both shot in the back and at different times. Virgil was disabled. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he lost an arm, but Morgan was killed. Wyatt and Doc Holliday went on a rampage, killing cowboys and looking for the backshooters. Some say they killed as many as 30 or more before they fled Arizona. There are many hotspots throughout Tombstone, chief of which is the Grand Hotel, now called Big Nose Kate's Saloon. It was named after Kate Elder, Doc Holliday's wife. Occurrences in the saloon are almost daily and include people being touched, shoved, grabbed, and choked. People also report drinks being levitated off of trays and being thrown in guest faces. Disembodied voices and phantom gunshots are fairly common. Apparitions are not uncommon either. Especially that of a man dressed in fairly fancy clothes, sitting at a gambling, what used to be a gambling table. Shot glasses and silverware are thrown across the room, sometimes at guests. So it can get a little dangerous, but then again, Tombstone has never ever been a safe town to live in. I'm just saying. It is also said that the ghost of a miner prowls the cellar in Big Nose Kate's. He apparently guarding the treasure that he hid there. A lot of people worked the silver mines, and of course they spent their money there in these saloons and the hotels. So when this guy apparently amassed a good deal of silver, he hid it in the cellar of the Grand Hotel, which is of course now Big Nose Kate's Saloon. And apparently his ghost is there still guarding what he hid. So, other people report apparitions walking in the streets. As a matter of fact, both Virgil and Morgan Earp are said to prowl the streets looking for cowboys. Yeah, a lot of people think that feuds were, well, I'm feuding with so-and-so, so I ain't talking with them. Back in the day, feuding was, let's go get our guns and go kill those guys. That was a feud back in the day. And feuds ended when one side ran out of people. That's just the way it was. So, if the Earps are still feuding with the Cowboys, yeah, they're going to be looking for the Cowboys there in Tombstone. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, different mindset back then, folks. You know, you don't give up, period. Oh, anyway, if you get a chance, go do some research on Tombstone, Arizona, and check out the movie Tombstone with Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell. Great movie, really great movie. But do research on the actual Tombstone, because there's no way you can translate real history into a movie accurately. You just can't do it. Yeah, there are some movies that come pretty close, and Tombstone's really, really good, but there's nothing like the actual history. So if you get a chance, do the research, and if you have other stories about it, put it in the comments. I'm sure people will be glad to read it. When you get the opportunity, if you ever do get the opportunity, go and visit Tombstone. It's like walking in the past. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.